Hi everybody, and welcome to week 3. We're going to try something a little new this time. We're going to try to put ourselves on camera and see how this goes. For this week, we're going to be playing the Las Vegas Corviknights, and the team is coached by Ant-Man, Anthony. He's a good friend of mine. I played lots of leagues with him. I've played with him a couple of times. I think our record is kind of split. It's about 50-50. He's a pretty good player. He's pretty fun player. He likes to play aggressive teams, and his team is quite aggressive. Is that it's got the whimsicott mode with Urshifu. You can lead with walking wake. We'll grow on a setup. Whimsicott's the Swiss Army knife of VGC Draft League. It's also good in normal VGC, right? But in Draft League, it gets tons of tools. It's one of the few mods that gets Trick Room and Tailwind, which is really handy to do. Really handy to have. And then also there's the Incineroar, right? Which is going to be quite tough to get around. And there's also a bit of a Trick Room mode with Cresselia. And Dragapult poses interesting threats. I think in Draft League it can be a little bit overlooked sometimes because I think it's considered to be quote unquote frail, but I think it's as a dual type attacker. I think it's got a lot of versatility, and I think it's pretty underrated as a mon in general. So I'm pretty excited. When I say underrated, I mean in Draft League. So I'm pretty excited to face it. So I think for my game plan this week, I was going to go for I was gonna initially try to set match Tailwind. I felt like the Dragapult was becoming a bit overwhelming in prep. The Urshifu Whimsicott lead, which I know is a bit of his bread and butter lead, I think for this team is something that I felt like we were doing okay with, but I felt like I was struggling a bit with the Dragapult, like a choice band lead, which is tricky to deal with. Even though there's a Flutterman on my side, but Terra Steel is a thing, and so it can get kind of awkward. So I led Brute Bonnet and Flutterman because I think one of the ways to deal with Hyper Offensive is redirection, and Brute Bonnet actually deals with Dragapult's onslaught pretty easily, pretty well, and I specifically tacked my Brute Bonnet to be able to Oko it with Sucker Punch, given it doesn't Terra, into a resistant Terra. So I think the game plan for this week again is to play aggressive. So the team is going to include Brute Bonnet, Chiyu, Bluddermane, Illumise, Iron Bundle, and Landorus again. Landorus is going to be an interesting one. It's going to be a mix set, which I'm pretty excited to use. No Iron Hands, no Porygon 2 this week. I think with these teams, it's kind of you kind of always going to leave something out. And so this week, unfortunately, just was Iron Hands and Porygon 2. Maybe next week I'll just decide to use it. I think my game plan again is to lead Brute Bonnet and Fluttermane, and just lead redirection and just spam choice spec stuff with Fluttermane, and then try to clean up for Iron Bundle and Landorus in the back, or maybe Chiyu and Bundle in the back, and then another mode is going to be Chiyu Illumise. If I notice that his team might be susceptible to Sunny Day stuff. I think Volcarona has been the most challenging thing for me in prep to deal with. I brought Chiyu. I had to put Chiyu in there because I just felt like the Heat Wave spam was really tough for it to deal with in general. So, and also I could do Snarl spam stuff, which was great for me. So let's get into it and see how it goes. Okay, here we go. Alright, let's write these down. Whimsicott is dark. So most of the stuff is stuff we prep for the Mucks, maybe not so much, but I still feel okay, like we'll be able to deal with it. Urshifu is water. Instant is bug. Volcarona is grass. Cresselia is fairy. Muck is fire. Awesome, okay. So, I think what we can do is we can lead... I'll hard lead the Chiyu, because I feel like the Chiyu offers a good amount of pressure. I also feel like the Fluttermane could apply a lot of decent pressure for us. For me, I mean, it's tough. It's really tough here because of the fake out pressure. Let's go with what we had been leading, and then we'll go with the uber aggressive lead afterwards. I think we have Encore here. Okay. I I think we'll bring... and then shoot you in the back and see how that goes. Awesome, let's see what happens. Adrian and Talo, so he led me. That's funny. Let's see, the Urshifu is Terra Water. Okay. This is more or less what we were sort of prepping for. And we'll just go Rage Powder. Yeah, I mean, I don't see any reason not to do this. He can't really do too much here. He'll probably have to burn his Terra, but that's okay for us. Disable stuff here, which could get kind of tricky. Okay, it's fine. Let's protect on the Urshifu. Okay, okay with this. I don't see any reason not to just click that again. I want to see a Sucker Punch mix up here. But if that thing goes for a Rain Dance, it can get kind of awkward. So let's just go for the Rage Powder. He's definitely gonna double up. No, we can't risk the Terra Water. I almost wanted to Terra Fairy. I felt like in lines and prep, I felt like the Terra Fairy line was nice because he probably goes for close combat there. Okay, so we just withdrew it. Sure, that's a Volcarona. Riley? Yeah, Riley loves Volcarona. If you know Riley, you know he loves Volcarona. Okay. I'm sure this picks up the Urshifu, but I want to see that Focus Sash with how he's being trained. That has to be adamant as well. Oh, no. So it must be pretty well invested. I'm not sure what the item is, but... okay, so close combat. It's okay, because we get our Chi-Yu in here. We can Chi-Yu Flatmarine. We can also just go for straight up Landorus. Because Landorus Rock Slide here is quite oppressive. And we got rid of the Urshifu, so... I mean, based off of what he has in the back, we could bring the Chi-Yu. Could be just the Cresselia again. Because he can just go for straight up Heat Wave. Let's just go for the Chi-Yu because I think it's a little more oppressive. Okay, this is probably Muck. Yeah, it's the Muck. Okay. Let's see, where Terra goes. I want to say the Muck is going to probably Drain Punch. Nothing here resists Fairy, right? The Muck is Fire, okay, so it can resist it. I just want to reset my specs. How much turn of Tailwind's I have 2 turns, and he's got the thing in the back. Well... we take a hit. Let's do it. Let's just go spam. Let's just go for double spam. Yeah, Struggle Bug. Okay. I want to see a double up. Yeah. Critical hit. Oh. That's nice. Yeah. Okay, so we didn't really see anything on that, but we know that's a Struggle Bug set. So leftovers, okay. Makes sense. to not just do it again. Oh, that was just cancelled. Okay. GG's. So my good buddy Ant-Man. That was a good first game. Do you want to review any more information? No worries. So the change-up lead that we had, that I was doing, was Chiyu and Illumise, because I could just set up Sunny Day and then, yeah, let's do it. Because I could set up Sunny Day with Illumise, and then I can also set up the Whimsicott. I'm sorry, I could set up the Fluttermane for the back, because the speed control with Tailwind does really nice, actually. So we'll do that, and we'll bring the Landers, because Landers is a problem. It was a good late game closer, and we'll see what happens. Because yeah, I don't think Iron Bundle wants to play into the sun. So I mean, it's got the ice type coverage, but I just don't think ice type coverage is too necessary here. So let's see how this goes. Okay, so yeah, this is more or less kind of what I felt like was gonna happen. I mean, I almost want to feel like I just go for a flamethrower here. I can just go for the heat wave, just go for damage. Sunny Day, heat wave. This will get quite oppressive pretty fast, I would say. As long as I don't miss, it's kind of the kicker here. Let me say might go down, but it's okay. Let's see what happens. Let's see what Volcron decides to do. Okay, get rid of that. Bye-bye Illumise. So it has Fiery Dance. As long as I don't miss, this will do some damage. Yeah. So the sash is on whims. Sash. Leftovers. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I kind of set up the Fiery Dance a little much. Did I see? Let's see, did we see a special attack boost? No, he didn't get a special attack boost. Okay. I mean, based off of what's in the back, maybe I just don't want him to get a Fiery Dance off, but I also don't want to be weak to. Let's just go for this, and then we'll go for the flamethrower. Sweet, I don't think much he can do. Okay. Yeah. We'll probably try to drop the struggle bug. Okay, double protect. Probably trying to scout, so we know Tailwind, protect. I think Volcarona was also protect. So we know Volcarona has one more move. I don't know if it's Quiver Dance or Rage Powder. Probably Rage Powder based on what's happening. It's probably trying to get recovery at this point, but I don't know. It's going to be toxic if this guy has Disable, but I think we should be okay. I think we'll just target the flamethrower here just in case. The Moonblast, okay. Oh wow, that's damage. That's damage, and you got the drop. That's annoying. That's annoying. Okay. Okay, good thing we doubled it. That's the Whimsicott. Okay, this should pick up. I'm assuming there's an Urshifu from the back. Tabo? Who's Tabo? Oh, it's Hershey. And Kaz. Okay, so it's this thing. Okay. So I'd be willing to bet. Let's see, how much turns of Tailwind left? There's one turn of Tailwind left. How about we just switch out the Chiyu for now? We'll go for the D-Gleam. And then we'll bring in the Landorus. We'll see how this goes. So we can just preserve the Chi-Yu for the Yanks. My Chi-Yu is spec to be the fastest possible, so I don't think that's choice scarf or Shifu based off of what's been happening. Again, it's hard to tell because game 1 he had the speed advantage regardless, but because I'm for close combat. Yeah, we'll just press the dazzling and see what happens. Yeah, but we'll drop the attack of that. Oh, okay, I know it. Cool. Okay. Terrifier. Fair. This is gonna do a lot to Urshifu though. Yeah, this does nothing. It's I wanna say with specs this probably still picks up. Cause dude, this is choice specs. Flutter me, almost max attack. Oh, what does it pick up? Oh, pick up. Damn, man, I hit a double crit on that thing. Okay. I want to say that she kind of comes in here and probably picks up. So there was a knockoff. He burned the Terrafire. So he burned the Terrafire. So I think I should be 165. Okay, so but this outspeeds it. So unless that thing is scarfed, which I'm not sure. But we'll just go Dark Pulse here, and then we'll Terror this, and then we'll go for the Earth Power. We'll just be conservative. Yeah. Oh, did I double the Urshifu? Oh, double protect, trying to solve the sun. Fair. Okay. I think we're out of the woods yet. So I'm going after this. Actually, my fading. Okay. Fair. I think we're sitting pretty good here. Yeah, I mean, I think we outspeed this, and then we just go for the air power here. We should be. Oh, unless it goes for Aqua Jet, yeah. I want to say Lando picks up here. Yeah, Lando picks up. Okay. Aqua Jet. Protect. I'm not sure that the life orb damage matters too much. We'll just keep the Lando Earth Power and good. Yeah, barring a crit, I think we were good. It should be GG's. Yeah. Cool. Alright, GG's to my opponent. Yeah, we did a lot of crits. Yeah, I did a lot of crits. A lot of crits. But yeah, so anyways, I guess a little post game. That was kind of more or less what we prepped for. I think it was going to be more of a hyper offensive, hyper, go getter mode. I didn't want to bring anything too slow into it. And yeah, I think it worked out fine. I think it was good to get back into the win columns. I think it's just going to continue getting harder. I think each week is just challenging, right? I mean, everybody's teams are so good. Prepping for these teams are so difficult. It's really fun. It's like VGC, but everybody's got a different team. But everybody's team's meta. So I think next week we have Spades coming up. And I think that game's going to be coming up in a couple of days here. But I'll try to get this video out as soon as possible. But for now, thank you so much everybody for tuning in. This was a good way to get back on track. Yeah, my character said yeah. See. So yeah, see you guys in the next video. Peace.